Hello, you're done painting with Karla, and I got a little bit left of this diamond painting picture. Um, so I figured I would tune in for y'all to see um, what diamond painting is. Basically, it's a painting where it tells you what symbol goes with what color or what number goes with what color. They got symbols, they got letters, they got numbers. So you just got to go on the. Sometimes the people where you get your diamond paintings from give you a inventory sheet to where you ain't got to look at the side of the painting to see what color is next. Um, I put my drills in little storage containers. It's just easier to get them out and put them back that way. Um, but I've been doing this, I'd say maybe 2 weeks, I believe. Maybe a week and a half, I'm not for sure. But I'm on the last section. Hold on. I'm on the last section of it. So this one will be another that I finished. And then I will pull out another one and do another one. So, but it's a lot of fun. What I'm doing now is I work with squares. So with squares, when you get a lot of one color in an area, you want to do a checkerboard um, to make it easier. And I divided my section into two. It just makes it easier and you get it done faster. So, but it's a whole lot of fun. I'm glad whoever invented it, they did an awesome job. Awesome. So, but it's fun to do. It's less stressful. Well, I mean, it can get irritating, especially when you run out of drills. That's the only bad thing about it. But it's it takes like with me, it takes my mind off of things, and I'm just sitting here putting the drills in and just being in my own little world. Um, and not worrying about what's going on around me. So it does keep you focused. Um, it's less stressful. Like I said, the only thing I get stressed out about is um, running out of drills. And I have a couple of paintings where I have to order the drills to finish them because I don't like starting one unless the one I'm working on is done. So that's just my pet peeve. Um, but when I was first introduced to it, I seen it being done, and I'm like, "Ooh, that's fun." I was told it's an expensive hobby, which they weren't kidding. It is a very expensive hobby because so far I've bought diamond paintings, I've bought light pads, I've bought an easel for one of my light pads, I bought accessories that goes with it, including storage bins to keep the drills in. I don't use plastic baggies like some people do. I have to have the storage bin. Um, let's see what I bought in stickers that has the numbers on them. That way I don't have to buy stickers and put the number on them. They already it, they already have some made up. Uh, let me see what else. Um, I have bought extra wax, even though you get the wax with your diamond painting along with the pen. I like cool pens. I just don't like plain Jane pens. I like cool pens. So I order pens. I also do swaps, which if you do diamond painting, if you're in a group that has where they swap, like you get a partner, you find out what your partner likes and dislikes, and you get for your partner, and your partner gets for you. Now there is some swaps where even though you buying for one, it don't mean that person's buying for you. And then you got mystery swaps where you have to hide the picture for either whoever, like say I'm buying for somebody. I could either have it delivered to me and I cut out or tape the picture, whatever the case may be, and then I send it to them. But what I normally do is I just send the diamond painting straight to them, and then they have whoever they want to cover up the picture and do whatever with that. But there is some people who, some companies where they won't even put a inventory sheet and they won't even put the picture on the canvas, which is kind of cool because then you know uh, what you're not getting. You don't know until you actually work it and you actually start seeing progress. But this ain't one of them. This one I believe I bought myself, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm really not liking it because to me there's too much glue on it instead of the way that the picture shows. So, but I'm still working. Like I said, this is the last section of it and it will be done. So, which is cool. And it, see, squares, when I first started doing squares, because I started with rounds. And I promise you, when I took out a new diamond painting, once I got going really, really good, I was done with it. Now with the squares, I've noticed like when I start it, I'm instantly going. And um, I learned like what I can do to make me go by faster. Some days it's like I'm a turtle, I go slow, it just depends. But I just finished the section before this, literally just finished it. And I tried videotaping it while I was doing it, but on my phone likes popping out of my tripod. So I'm like, you know what? I'm on the last section. Let me at least videotape that. And so I'm using my laptop. That's probably why you can't ooh, see everything. Okay, I just goofed there, but I got it out to correct it. So, but it is a nice, and you know what? I got a couple people to like it. Um, Matter of fact, one of my friends that started doing it, she ended up doing a swap, and lo and behold, we've got each other. So I thought that was pretty cool. Um, and then, I mean, you meet nice people all over. Like I had a lady that was my partner from Australia. I had one from England. Some have been in Illinois. I had some in Florida. So you meet people all over. But I mean, the ladies, and there is gentlemen that do it, and they're really, really nice. And I mean, because you don't get that very often, you get crabby people. And but I mean, it's been really, really nice. And you sit whole conversations. What I want to start is one like getting a couple people where we get the same diamond painting and we do it live with at the same time, so that way we stop where the other one is. So I think that'd be fun. But right now, I can't get into that because I have so many I have to finish. Um, and one that I have to actually, I started it, but to me, it was like the drills wasn't the color. But when I went to go to order the drills today, it was the same color as I already had for that number. So I'm just going to go ahead and work it and see how it turns out. Maybe to my surprise, it'll turn out really, really good. So, but at first I wasn't happy because of the color wasn't what I expected it to be for what area it was for. So, I'm gonna go ahead and work it after this one. That way I could finish it. And if I'm not mistaken, that one is will be the biggest one that I've done so far. My pop's dripping, sorry. So, but I recommend if you start to diamond paint to get a light pad, because that's your best friend, the light pad. Two, I have, well, I was using the dining room table, but I seen a desk that I really, really liked. Well, I got it Sunday, and lo and behold, it's big enough for my light pad and my diamond paintings. So of course, I took the dining room table out of the dining room, and I got my desk in there. And the desk is big enough for um to do what I need to at the laptop, and it's big enough for me to diamond paint. So, and eventually it'll be big enough because I'm going back to selling my jewelry, and then I'm going to be selling candle warmers too. So I'm going to have a couple of YouTube channels um, to do use. So be looking out for them. I love candles. Some of them are too strong for my allergies, but some are just right. And I figure, holidays, people, that's a good gift for people. Same thing with jewelry. In March, I'm going back selling jewelry. So I figure, that's another anniversary, birthday, Christmas, whatever, um, where people can buy gifts. And I mean, both of them will be pretty decent prices. So I'm excited about that. And I'll still have time to do my diamond painting. So, and I also have another thing going too. So, I mean, I pretty well stay busy between diamond painting and then whatever, because I'm one, if it's about making money the legal way, I'm going to do it. So, I'm going to take every opportunity I can to make that money. So I am disabled, so I mean I have time on my hands to do, and this is the best thing that could have ever started. And I've already finished maybe anywhere I'd say from 15 to 20 already. So, I mean, it's an awesome hobby. Um, Squares, I like, I started out with rounds, and I found a way. Squares I've been doing for maybe a couple of diamond paintings. So, it's like I if I had to choose, I would pick squares, definitely, because I just did one that was round, and it was like it took me forever to do that painting. And normally with rounds, I could whiz right through them. For some reason, I couldn't do that. I guess because I got used to the squares. Um, I couldn't get through that diamond paint like I normally do. But I did finish at a reasonable time in my eyes. I may not be other eyes, but in my eyes, I did. It didn't take me 2, 3 months. It only took me a little, maybe a month. But which I'm not understanding even then. That seems like a long time, especially when I'm used to doing rounds. So I'm not understanding why it took me, unless it was the picture. Even though I wanted the picture, I had it in my wish. Maybe because of it wasn't bright colors. It was only like, I'd say maybe, mm, there was a lot of colors, but it wasn't bright colors. Um, it was dark colors, so maybe that's why I didn't do it, because it was like really, really gloomy dark colors. Where I like the bright colors. I like anything that has to do with Native American, anything that has to do with Mickey Mouse, um, Native, or anything religion. Of course, you got to throw Jesus in there, and he should have been the first one. But any of those I'm into. So, but I mean, this, if you haven't tried it, buy a small one. AliExpress sells some, Wish sells them, Amazon, and I do believe eBay. Um, Try a small one and see how you like it. Because I know people who crochet and they got into this. So, and I mean, as a kid, if you remember the color by numbers, as a kid, you know, they used to be fun. Well, to me, they're still fun. I still love color by number. And basically, that's what this is. But you got a different kind of pen. It's not crayons, colored pencils, or markers. You got wax that pick up the drills, and you got drills. So basically, I mean, it's a different way of coloring or painting. So, and all you do, I do this a couple times to make sure I ain't got to go back to get any wax for a while. So I know when I'm low on it in my pen is when the drills aren't easy to pick up. So it's time to refill the pen with wax, and you do want to clean out the pen every night when you're done diamond painting, and then put new wax in every day. I could use a wax, like I'll use that same wax on like 2 to 3 diamond paintings. No, because what you could do is when you think it's almost done, you could turn it into a ball and do it that way. Um, so, I mean, you could use the wax for a while. And if I ain't mistaken, some people add wax to wax to make it bigger. So you could do that too. That one just didn't want to go in. But when you hear a clicking noise, you know that it's in and that it's secure. So, and I did both of my biggest colors that I had. So now this will go by really, really quick. Um, when I do the other colors because it's like a couple of them and then you're on to the next color. So this, since I did the two biggest ones, they have a lot of color. Um, I'll be done within, I'd say probably, I'll give myself an hour and maybe before or a little after, but I'll say about an hour. And if you do search books, how you time yourself, I used to time myself on when I finished. I'd write down the time, then I'd write down the time of when I would and have all the words for the puzzle. I haven't done that with this. I'm thinking about doing it. Um, Another one of my goals is to get the biggest diamond painting size that there is and seeing how long it would take me to do that one. Um, that's another goal. Another goal is I want to order some for gifts for like some family members. So that's another one of my goals. Um, then another one is to be able to go live on my cell phone instead of the laptop because you can't really see much on the laptop as you can on the phone. So that's my other goal. So I mean, I got a lot of goals for this that I will one day achieve before I'm really, really old and forget how to do this. So I wish they would have had this when I was a teenager or even a little older. I'm sure they did, but you really didn't hear about it, not like until now. So, just like computers, they didn't come out until what, 90 something? So, I mean, yeah, there was businesses, they had a computer, true, but you didn't hear of anybody having none in their home until the 90s. So, and I see, you hear that click? That means it's doing it. It's staying in place. So, and I am done with this color. Let me double check before I put it away because normally if I don't double check, there's one or two that I miss. So, okay, there's that. Then let me see. I gotta move you. I gotta move my. Oh, sorry. I gotta move. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. And I need to get that because that's my. Don't even think about it. That's my tray for my drills so I could work them. Okay, let me put that on that side. Reach down to my tray. Okay. Now, okay. I need to see what color I need next. Okay, 311. And see, I normally follow down the line on the colors. Like it starts out with one. One is 154 on this. So I'll do 154 first and then move to the second all the way down until I am finished with it. I don't normally skip, but what I did on this section, I did my second bin, which I don't have a whole lot of colors in. I did that first. That's how I got my two biggest parts done, because I had one in the first bin and one in the second bin. And with me doing the second bin, I have two that I did forget that I have to pull back out and do, but that'll be at the end when this is completely done from this bin. I'll pull the other out and finish. Like I said, it's only a couple, not a big deal. So, but y'all get to see me finish this one. If I could put a drill on my pen. So, okay, that's all for there. Now I gotta move over because here's some. And then what I'll do is, I don't put nothing on it. No spray, no glue, no nothing. What I do is lay it flat in a tote until my walls are painted, and then I'll frame it, and I will put it up then. But right now I just do them and I store them away. And the drills don't come off of them. And even if they did, I have extras to do. So I mean, that's cool. I mean, I could just find, because I label my bins with the number of the painting, because right um right above where it tells you how many colors and what the symbols and colors are, it has the number. So I put that number to the painting on the outside of the tote. Like this one is AZ7983. I get a sticker, write that down, all that down, and put it on the outside. So if I was to go back and see that there was a drill or two missing, I'd go find that bin, go to the color that's missing, and replace it. So I mean, you could always fix that. That's not a big deal. And I believe I am done with this color, but I like to double check, because I miss colors. I miss them. Like, see this one? And since this is the very first one, I will take out and I will put, and then put that back. So I do believe I'm done with this color. And I'm hoping I have enough of this color to finish, because I may have to scrounge some up if I don't. But I'm sure with all the kits that I have, I'm sure I got that color. So, but that's all you do. You find what you're looking for and you put it in. And yes, I'm taking my time trying to find the symbol I need for it. And see what squares right now, I'm not doing the checkerboard because I really don't need to, because there's not a whole lot of that color in one area. So I'm just filling in where I need it. But if there was, like, say, 5 or 6 in an area, yes, I'd do the checkerboard. But that's not the case here. So, and I see another color I missed. But you will miss colors. And you'll have to go back. If you're like me, you'll have to go back 3, 4 times before you'll make sure you have them all. So that irks me too. Where I think I have all the colors done, and then I got to go back and do. So, but I do believe I'm looking really, really good. But I do believe I am done with this color. So what is next? Okay, I don't see none of that, so I don't need that. 500 is what? I do need this. And you may have a little drills left once you're done, or you may have a lot, or you may not have none at all. They may have just gave you enough. But I know, like, if you do this, if you look at your inventory says one amount, and then the baggie that your drills come in say a totally different amount. But then you have some where they come in these little, they're not baggies, but different. And you got to do, and they'll just tell you how many bags of that color you're supposed to have. It don't say how many drills, it's the bags that they go by that they put them in. So, and like one company goes by weight. It don't go by how many drills, it goes by weight. So, and that's the one I'll be working on next. So, dang, I hope I ain't got a lot of these. When it gets down like that, I get panicky because normally I run out. So I do get panicky when I'm looking at that. And you just gotta look and see exactly. And I believe I'm good on that. Okay. Now on some of these, I'm good to go. I don't have to pull them back out and do anymore. So, and I think before I start the other one, I think I'm going to let my neck rest because I've been in this spot now for a couple of hours and my neck is killing me. So, that's why you see me moving because I got my neck starting to hurt from sitting like this for too long. So I'm trying to make it work itself out, and that's not helping. But I could do this every day, videotape every day, just about diamond painting because it's so awesome. I can't get over how it looks when it's done and how fun it is while you're doing it. it's just amazing. So I know people's like, you already said that, but it just is. And some do take is time consuming. Some really is, but then you got some that's not. And see, I started out small, so that's what built me up is doing the small ones. Because if I would have started out big, I probably would have got bored with it, or I would have got overwhelmed, and my anxiety and my panic attacks would have started, and then I probably wouldn't be doing it. So, but I started out small, and a lot of people I notice when people ask, well, is it better to start out small or is it better to start out big? And a lot of them say start out small. And I do recommend that. I recommend that you buy a small one just in case you don't like it. That way you're not wasting a whole lot of money, but believe me, you do it, you're going to fall in love with it. So it's really good. And I see, I talked smack about one and I found one I missed. Well, that'll be towards the end. All the ones I missed, I'm going to leave towards the end. So now I'm just moving along on this. I'm just going through now and just moving along if I could find the, oh, excuse me. But this is the part everybody waits for is the end. And on me is like the last section to me takes the longest. But actually, with how I did this section, it's actually going pretty quick. So that's what I like about it. It's actually going pretty quick. And I knew I dropped one. So I'll put you right there. And some of these symbols kind of resemble each other. So you do have to be really, really, really careful. That's just like when you put in the drills into storage containers, or if you like the baggies, you have to make sure you get the right color for the right one. So, and what I do is when I pick up a bin, I make sure, well, not all the time, so let me not lie, but I try to make sure that bin is for the color I'm working on. Okay, this one. I'm surprised the kitties ain't up here. And they're always not in the same area like you would want them. So you have to just be really, really careful to make sure you get them all. Or you'll be like me and have to go back 5, 6, 7, 8 times with the same color. So which it's okay. It does get annoying at times, but it's okay. Are you serious? I was going to save it for the end, but nope. I don't want to save too many for the end. That defeats the purpose of doing it. If you save too many for the end, you're trying to. Okay, I'm not taking it back out because I just missed another one of that. So let me try not to miss any more of these. And see, what's good is if you have extra drills, say you got a painting with one of the numbers you have extra, you could always accommodate where you don't have to order drills. Um, you could use from the one you already did. So, I mean, it works out unless if you're working on a round and the drill is square. That's the only difference. But I'm going to find a painting that has round and squares in it. I think that looks so cool, having both. I don't know how you would do it, but that I think that'd be cool if a diamond paint had both. I learned how to do that one, and I probably like doing it. And see, with they're not a lot, I'm just going back and filling in with this color instead of trying to find all the colors. I'm filling in. That way, that'll be done. That row's done of that color. And then that row's done. So hopefully, by the time I'm done with this color, I won't have to go back and do with it. Hopefully, I'll get every single one. So, which I only have 2, 4, 7 colors left to do in this bin. And like I said, I got a couple that I have to go back and do, which ain't a big deal. But I got 7 colors left that I haven't even done out of 12. No, that can't be right. 3, 6, 9. Out of 24, I knew that wasn't right. I knew my math was off a little bit, and I'm really gonna have to go back on a lot of these because I see almost every one I did, I forgot. So I will be going back and filling in even more. But I want to get done with the ones before going back because even if you have to go back, it's easier to go back and get the ones you missed than have to do all of them. So I guess I really don't mind going back to do because I already got majority of them done. So I'm just like getting the leftovers basically. So, and I'm looking just to make sure because I always miss. Okay, so that's gone. Okay, that's what I needed. Now it is this one. And I sure did miss one after trying not to. Oh well, it is. That's the story of my life. And at least this color is all kind of in one area. So that makes it nice too. When it's all in one area, then all over. So, and when they pop up like that, you could just take your pen and pop them back down, and they'll be good to go. And if you have any that pop out, my suggestion is keep working because eventually you won't have that problem. Because I have one that popped out constantly, especially in like 2 or 3 sections, and I was getting frustrated. But the more I worked on it and got towards the end, it worked its issues out. So you just got to keep working at it because I was going to throw in the towel, and I don't like doing that. I don't like giving up on it. Right? Yes, I am. Oh, shoot. That's okay. I gotta go back to that one. So, this is how you diamond paint. But please, don't be like me where you forget drills. See, I'm teaching you what not to do. And that's forget a whole bunch of drills. So, okay, done. 6 more colors. Okay, this one. And these two are around the same area, but I know there's more elsewhere because I've seen them. So I am going to do this area first, and maybe I shouldn't have used that one, but I'm going to see how it does when I put the other drills in. Because normally you could get some drills where they're the same size all the way around, then you get some where they're not. So, and some drills have the plastic an extra thin on it. So that seemed to be fine. So I'm going to leave it and move on. But I'm going to try not to use ones like that um, next time. So, okay. I believe that one's done. Now I got a couple of this one, so I'm not even going to pour it. I'm just going to get them out of the bin. I got to make sure I'll be able to get them. Okay. What's after that? Okay. 2 colors left. And then I go back and get what I missed. So it will be done here shortly. Ooh, my wrist snapped on that one. That was cool. Maybe it needed to be popped and I popped it. And with this one, I know there's a lot of them. So I'm doing one area before going to do somewhere else. Because if I go to another area, I'm going to forget about these ones. And then I'm going to put the color away. And then I'd have to take it right back out. So I just need to stick to one area. Like I know right there. And I'll go down. So that one's done. And if you could hear, it's popping like it should be. So that's a good thing. Kitty, kitty, go. She probably says, I want to be live. I want attention. Leave her alone, Sapphire. That's why. My dog is licking all over her. And she don't want to be bothered. Yes, my dog has come. He overprotective of them. So I'm happy. Because I was scared at first. And last night was an actual first time I left them alone. And the whole way where I went, I was worried about that. So, but she did good. She left them alone. They're still alive and kicking. So, that's awesome. And I do appreciate everybody. Well, ooh, that's a bad drill. We won't use that one. And I'm almost done with this color. I just got a little bit to fill in. and that color could be retired unless I have it again and I run out. Okay, let me see. Okay, now here's where majority of my spot will get filled up at. Okay, that's done. See, I'm hitting where there's less to do. Then I will go and do where majority of them are at. Now once I'm done with this, oops, nope, that don't go there. Once I'm done with this one, I probably won't start again on the other one until tomorrow. And then I'll videotape that one. And we'll talk about that one. So we'll definitely talk about that one, and you'll see why we'll definitely talk about that one. So, and you guys may think the way that I'm thinking on it. But we'll see. Tomorrow will be part 2 of diamond painting with Karla. Because I want y'all to be in on that one. So please hit, if you like my video, hit thumbs up and please subscribe. Because the more subscribers I have, the faster I can go live on my cell phone instead of the laptop. So please subscribe and please like, because I want to see everybody's comments and stuff. See, I know I'm getting done with this one, so I'm getting closer um, to it. So when I start doing that, you know. And I forgot some of them. Why do I do that? Why, oh, why? I guess I gotta have one or two from every color to redo. Last night I was using a flashlight on the other section doing. Like, okay, you know what? Let me see if this works better. Will this help me catch all of them so I'm not missing? And it did. So it worked really, really good. And right now it's daytime, so I'm not going to pull it out and use it. Not during the day. I need somebody, while I'm doing this, I need somebody here to massage my back for me. I don't want nobody doing it for me. I just need a massage while doing it. I don't want to let somebody else do my fun. I'll do my fun myself. Just massage my back and my shoulders and let me work at it. Okay, from what I could see, I have this little part right here of this color. And from what I could see, there's only one color in there that I have to redo. So, and normally with this, I would do the checkerboard, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna get it and be done with it. But they'll sit nicely in there. Um, but the only time you want to do the checkerboard is like if you have more sections and more of the diamond painting to do. I do the checkerboard. But since it's just this, I'm just gonna do it and get it done. So that's all you can do is get in and get it done. Now you guys see my little ways of doing it. Now you could compare it to your little ways of diamond painting. Or if you ain't got no ways, maybe it'll help you. Because I know I sit watch other people diamond paint to see what I could pick up on and try. That may help me. Now they do have a placer where it's 2, 3, 6, 9, and I believe 12. What it is, that's how many drills it picks up in places, and they have to be in the same area. I tried using a placer. I just don't like it. I like doing it my way. I like the one because then it makes you appreciate it more because the more time you're spending on it, the more appreciation you have. So I personally don't like the ones that have. I don't like the placers. I give my placers away. Um, I won't keep them. But I did, like I said, I did try it because my grandma goes, "Don't say you don't like something unless you try it." So I did try it, but normally that was about food when she said that. But I'm like, you know what? If it works on food, it'll work on this. And I just didn't like it. Uh, I didn't, I guess if I was to do it more and practice with it, I think, it'd be different. But I'm old fashioned. If I find something I like, I'm not going to change it. I'm going to keep doing it that way. So I'm going to keep using my one because I feel I get more joy out of doing one by one than if I did two or three. And it was a good thing I looked because I thought I was done with this one and I had extra. Now, see, I only got a little bit. And now, oh, I still got one color. That's right. And it's coming up now. And then I'll go back and fill in and it will be done. So let me see, is there any up here? Nope, they're all down here. Now, if I forget any of these, there's something wrong with me. Because there's no way I should be forgetting this color, especially when there isn't a whole lot left to do. So, like I said, if I forget any, there's a trick to it. Then maybe if I forget any, maybe I need to quit diamond painting. Okay. Okay. Now, Okay, what was... And you know what? I can't go the order I'm going. I have to start, you know, maybe I can. And I gotta get that one back out because I still missed one. See what I'm talking about? Okay, what was that color? Okay, now let me see. Okay, this one. And this one. Then it is this one. This one I forgot the most on, I do believe. Okay, you're gonna have to wait. Okay, went to put this back, and actually it was the one I needed. So that worked out perfect. Okay, then I need... Okay, and then I have one more. Then I go to the other box and I finish it there because then I only have like 4 colors I only need to do. Okay, that one's done. Now back to this one. Let me search you somewhere else because it's almost time to put these away. Okay, one more. Okay, that's done. Can I close it right? Um, and then here's the last. And then I'll show you what I do at the very end. And then I will let you go. And I am finished. And then what I do is take my roller and I roll, and you could hear them popping in. If you have any sticky notes, you can hear them. And that's it. That is how you dry my paint. So we are finished. Y'all, thank you for y'all. Y'all come again. And like I said, please hit the subscribe button for me. And if you liked it, hit the like button, please. And thank you. And you guys have a blessed day. I'm going to keep doing this until I don't have none popping up. Have an awesome day. Bye.